Hey everyone, this is the Turnabout game, and now it's finally time for a new game review. And this one's gonna be different. I'm not gonna do a retro game today. It's gonna be on one of, in my opinion, one of the better games on the PS3. Also released for the 360 and the PS2. And this game is Dynasty Warriors 6. That's right, Dynasty Warriors 6. The basic hack and slash game. Where you go through three different storylines. Dealing with the three dynasties of China. The Wei Dynasty, the Wu Dynasty, and the Shu Dynasty. And yes, they making the intro way beyond epic. But we ain't gonna talk about the intro cutscenes. We're gonna talk about the game itself. The Monsoon mode, if I pronounced it right, is your story mode.
Among them, Cao Cao, who had managed to serve as regent to the emperor, increased his power in the north and went on to establish a firm base in the central plains after defeating Yuan Zhao. Meanwhile, Zhao Yun led Zhang Sun's army.
I'll talk when it's finished.
Being pursued by Cao Cao's massive army. He saw that Liu Bei's intentions were noble and felt that he had finally found his place. To protect that future, Zhao Yun made haste to Changban.
Well,
forgive me, Zhao Yun. I don't like telling a good warrior to go. Your offer must be declined. Alas. I don't know whether we'll escape or not. We are outnumbered by Cao Cao's forces. I cannot ask you to join a rout.
Light must be brought back to the land. You talked about peace in the land. I think you can accomplish this. You'll need other men's aid to do it. I have come here to offer help. Today we need strength, so I wield my spear. We shall drive away the darkness. We will ride into war together. Come, follow me.
okay. As you can see, I'm playing as the Shu Dynasty, which is Zhao Yun. Preparations, you check what weapons you will need and want to equip. Warhorse, you could choose what horse you can ride if you already have some horses. Skills is the skills you either currently have equipped. Conditions, it tells you what you have to do to win the stage and what you could get a game over for. Targets or the bonus targets you could get. Battleground info show all the generals and all that. The overview is the basic briefing of the mission, what you have to do. It's a simple hack and slash game, but it's not like the predecessors. Cause this one really doesn't give me any leniency. So pretty much, you got a shitload to pay attention to. Your map on the top right, you have to pay attention to that.
Hey, take us with you.
We wish to follow you and see a new world.
Yes, come with us on our journey. Those who can fight, protect those who cannot.
You even have to pay attention to what they say. And then the messages that constantly appears down there let you know what happens with your people in trouble. You have to pay attention to that too, because you don't want to fail. And believe me, if you play this game for the very first time, or you just get into the Warriors series for the first time, you will fail a lot. But you know what? Even though you fail, this game's fun because you just slash the shit out of these enemies. There's some things that's annoying to this game, really. Oh yeah, when your fellow... Oh yeah, before I talk about the annoying stuff, your generals and your officers will let you know what's going on. And when you look at the map, you'll see a blip of where they're communicating from. Especially pay attention to that when they need assistance, because you don't want them to surrender or get slain. And when you enter some camps, it show you like how many people you have to defeat to take over the base. And once you take over the base, your enemies will leave, and then your forces take over. See, one of my men's in trouble. But I ain't gonna lie, you have an easier time doing the story mode with 2 players. But I kinda like the challenge doing just 1 player solo. Oh yeah, to also weaken enemies' forces, you want to take out their officers. A lot of times you get scrolls from them which will give you experience points. Some enemies leave out other items that increase your armor, your speed, and your defense for about a good 30 seconds. That's if you don't even have a skill equipped to double that. Now to the annoying aspects. I mean, it's well and good that you hear the people talking all, but some of the enemies uses the same voice actor, and on top of that uses the same line. The predecessors are guilty of this as well. Dynasty Warriors 2 through 5 and Samurai Warriors 1 and 2. Even Warriors of Orochi 1 and 2 as well is guilty of that. And not only that, they say the worst lines imaginable.
Such a display will boost the morale of our troops.
Sometimes
Enemy reinforcements are approaching.
yeah, they will let you know,
Another has fallen to my spear.
like when enemy forces are approaching, that you need to pay attention to as well.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Alright. When you start seeing that they're in trouble and they start saying lines like that, if you're able, rush to their aid, or they will fall.
Docks are just ahead. Just a little bit farther. We're almost there.
Oh yeah, regardless of what the conditions tell you, if you have to protect somebody who is your commander, like for example, this one, either make sure Liu Bei does not get defeated. If he falls, that's an automatic game over for me. And one of the conditions here is as well, if I let all the refugees falls, that's a game over.
Enemy reinforcements have arrived.
Yep. They come from that top corner.
We can't hold out any longer. I had so wanted to see
And it's an obvious give me that when your engine runs out, that's a game over too.
You cowards dare to attack the people? Your acts will not be forgiven nor forgotten.
How did you ever survive this long? You stand in the way of my cousin's fate. That ends today.
And I ain't gonna lie, the enemies kind of talk too much. Way too much, in my opinion.